Howdy, y'all. How's things going? Oh, man. This is the quickest turnaround podcast ever. Post-show podcast stream ever. Because I got I got things to do. I knew if I went and tried to do work right after ending the podcast without streaming, I'd never come back. So we've gone to the restroom and come right back and turned it on. Jesse, 23 months of subbing. I'll win 7 months of subbing. Thank y'all so much. Y'all rule. Whew. I did listen to a song for about 30 seconds, but I gotta see. I think I finally fixed the audio from my computer to play during the stream. So I turned it out before I did the go live button because I was worried it was going to play on the stream and give me a DCMA. So, whew, how are y'all? How are y'all? If anyone was in the podcast live stream, and if you have questions about anything I talk about knock or want me to elaborate on anything, I feel like I covered it pretty well. I mean, I'm just going to ramble and ramble and ramble. So, Nib Taylor, did Brad cry today? No. But I will tell you this. When Mike called me, connected on our Zoom call, before we go live or anything, I go, "Hey, Mike." He's like, "You okay?" And then I really laid it on. It's like, "I don't know if I can do this today." He's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I'm like, "Ha, sucker." I got him good. I got Mike good. So yeah, no crying. It's a happy day. I'm happy. We're good. We're good. Poor Mike. He was so mad. He was I think that's the first time I've ever trolled him like that. He was screaming at me. I got him good. But I couldn't hold it together for more than 2 sentences because I was laughing too hard. I was laughing too hard. I should have done it live. I wouldn't do that to him because it would have worked. I have an outfit in my Animal Crossing closet called Brad Lookalike, and the shirt looks just like that. You need to send me a screenshot. When does the great shipping begin? I'm going to start this afternoon. So after I eat lunch, I'm going to be out there the rest of the day. I'm a couple of podcasts behind, but I completed the Slack survey last night. Are you in Antarctica, Barrelentine? That's the real question. Are you from Antarctica? Hey, Artmadillo. What pin is up this week? That's a good question. I will answer that, Bruce. So, and can we plan a stream to go over the history of cases? Whew, maybe. The history of our cases? You mean? That kind of stuff? I don't or you say the history of cases in general. That's a little more intimidating. I would totally do a shipping stream. I just don't have the internet in the shipping department. The internet in the shipping department is 10 megs down. Telemarketer. So it doesn't have the bandwidth to stream. It's not physically in my house. It's we have a separate apartment house thing in the back of our house. That does not get the internet. Do you realize the pun of the new shown peekaboo? Yes, nice. Kickstarter to Sinclair. Yeah, we need a knock retrospective. Like I mentioned on the podcast today, I'm most proud of our designs, and I really like the stuff that we make. I'm also doing a quick stream today because I think I have an allergy headache. I feel good, but man, hurting. Mother-in-law's house. Yeah, it's a mother-in-law suite. It's literally, it was the old homeowner used it as an apartment, but it was completely run down. We redid it and made it a guest house turned shipping department. So grabbed an Arctic ice from the FC Pin show. That would be great. A knockumentary. I like that. I can go back and look at some of our old content. We did some stuff with MailChimp. Are you gonna have any more Seed A5? I think I have some Ooh La La colors with the Ooh La La tag on it. That is one of them. Yeah, I always get the launch dates wrong. But I do think it was 2014. And I say 2012 all the time. That was the podcast launch. So I know the knock was 2014. I'm starting a new job, and the first thing I'm getting is the Pelican Star Ruby after 3 years of staring at it. What a great pen. I think that's my favorite one of the recent batch, like say like the last 5 years. Hells, 17 months of subbing. Thank you so much, Hells. Do you? I want one. What are y'all talking about? I'm gonna write down documentary. I also have to go pick up Toby from the groomer. They called while I was podcasting. So I told y'all yesterday, he's a fluffer nutter that needed a haircut. So I got a haircut. Toby's getting a haircut. What time do you get off stream? In probably like 30 minutes. We're gonna this will not be a long stream. Actually, I have like work. I need to get out a knock newsletter to tell people how long shipping the time frame is gonna be on the shipping time frame. There's an ooh la la seed on eBay. That's crazy. Toby's gonna roll in the dirt. I'm good with that. Just now his hair will be shorter to clean than the big curly stuff. All the pelicans in that line reminded me of the shimmery acrylics they use on bowling balls. Yeah, that's a good one. Nice haircut. Thank you. I have headphone head today because I didn't put any like stuff in it, so it's fine. I needed a haircut. Big transition from yesterday to today. I'm still wired from the podcast. That happens to me. I usually have to take a break, right? Because this is how I am, right? We finish the show and like I'm wired. Like I usually go sit in the other room, like just go sit on the couch for a minute and just like do nothing, scroll Twitter or something. Just like sit for about 15 minutes because this is what you get. So Papier Plume inks, what Jesse is referring to, if you own Papier Plume inks, you need to check their Instagram. Maybe it's on their website. If anyone wants to put a link into that. They had a chemical issue with a batch of inks that they are recalling. So I am knocked out, Bruce. You've stepped up your game today, Bruce. I appreciate that. Pun artist. I see. I'm down with the puns. I like the puns. The documentary we need is Tony's note card spiral into other brands. They'll like I need to know. Oh, sorry. I mean, I need to like the highest thing on my priority list is thinking about keeping the note cards. Because I want to that's like my favorite product too. Like I know it's a lot of y'all's favorite product, but it's my favorite product too. Like there's note cards on every desk. Like I have this one sitting here with some stuff I need to do on it. Like, so if there's one thing, and plus that will be the easiest thing to do. Like, let me tell y'all something. There is no money to be made in note cards. Like if you have like some kind of like you can't make the field notes of note cards. There's no money. There's no money in note cards, but I want to use them and I could sell enough to afford to make the things I want to use and put them on the Pen Addict. So yeah, that's what I do is put them on the Pen Addict. How do you expect the cost of making that right to work out? How much would be Papier Plume eating? Will the manufacturer of the bad dye chip in? I bet the manufacturer, I think Papier Plume is going to eat everything, would be my guess. Are you going to the LA Pen Show next year? I have made no plans as of yet, so I don't know. Can I subscribe to a monthly note card service? That would be even a bigger bad idea because the cost of shipping bricks of paper is stupid. You would pay more for shipping than you would for note cards. Rewizzles, is that the post, the Papier Plume post? So yeah, if you have some recent Papier Plume ink that's on this list, I'm chucking it. Like my Sazerac is old. My Sazerac's way old here. My Sazerac is way older than this, but my Garden District Azalea is not. So like I'm just gonna toss my Garden District Azalea. Like I don't need a replacement bottle. Put some writing on the notepads and call it a book. Media mail. That's actually not a bad idea. Sorry, coordinating. What's wrong with the ink? It says right there. There you go. So, something to consider, something you should look at. Yeah, email it. Yeah, I'd have to look at that. Talk to Field Notes and see how they do it, right? Like, does that count as a book, media mail? So, yeah. So, not only is there no money to be made in note cards and no note card subscription service, you would just be lighting money on fire. Podcast up already. Good grief. Yeah. My Sazerac was bought years ago. And the Azalea I'm just going to chuck because I'm pretty sure it's in that range. If you see strands in the ink, gotcha. I mean, good for Papier Plume. Like, this is what you would expect. Like, they make their own ink, right? So they're buying all the chemicals and the components to actually make the inks. Yeah, way to go, Jonathan. Jonathan's ink. Sazerac is one of my all-time favorite colors. Just offer note card subscriptions and units of filled flat rate boxes. Again, that is a really smart idea. Really smart idea. Yeah, they could have said nothing and just done like some one-off stuff and just said, oh, you got a problem? Yeah, we'll replace that. But like putting it out there. Sazerac is an orange, so of course I like it, but it's more like this color. It's not really bronze. I have a review of it on the blog. It's a great orange. Kind of a caramelly orange. I don't know how to describe it. That's what's good about it, is it's hard to describe. In general, it's an orange, but to say it's just an orange is underselling it. Let me see if I can find my review. This is one of those inks. It is opposite of Fire on Fire. This is one of those inks. Do I not have a review of it? I may not have a review of it. It's one of those inks where I received a sample and bought the bottle. Like, I don't know that rarely happens. There we go. Mountain of Ink. That'll work. Where'd it go? Let's see. So yeah. That's the swab. Let's go to the handwriting. Like this is a lot what I see. Like with the writing of it. So it's not as like eyeball searing of an orange. So it's really good. Definitely a favorite of mine. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. That's a little bit hotter orange than it is. I think the writing portion here is pretty accurate. Like the heavy swatches, that's a little more orange than you're gonna get normally, I think. But yeah, it's just got good character to it. Really, really good character to it. Hey, heads and fails. So yeah, it's cool. Oh, Tony's already like on a mission. I think I found, I need to check the specs. I did get a quote on index cards from a local printer. And it's a big paper manufacturer. Like they should be able to source that pretty easily. So I'll have to check into that. And I haven't looked at the prices or anything like that to see what it is. But if I do, the first thing I would do would be to continue on the note cards. So there you go. Oh, I did talk to William Hanna about the hole punches. Like I was gonna go order a hole punch. And we talked about them on stream. Oh yeah, Bruce, I gotta get to that. But in short, it's the black stripe black diplomat arrow. I hate that they called it stripe black squirrel. With the eroded bronze Birmingham ink. I don't have my desk camera set up right now, but that was the podcast notes today. What was I talking about? Squirrel. Oh, hole punch. I'm gonna order the Arc Staples one. So I emailed William Hanna, and he listed off. David at William Hanna listed off like all the ones that we talked about would work fine. And then I did a little bit more, just kind of poking around, trying to read reviews. I think I am going to go with the Arc one, even though I was a little bit concerned how weird it looks. That's the one I'm going to go with first. So I will let y'all know, because I am still really going to use my William Hanna like a lot, even if I'm going to do the Hobonichi planner for next year. Like the William Hanna is just going to be like a core part of my writing. So I need the punch. I need the disc bound. I've used the Happy Planner hole punch from Michaels. Well, is it big enough is a wide one, like to do A5 and maybe even A4? Like I don't need A4, but just curious how big it is. It's like, it was like, I have it can do A4? Okay, I'll have to look at that. I think someone mentioned that the other day when we were shopping for them. But like the Arc one, I think, has a little bit larger disc holes. Like the circular part is a little bit bigger, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's on the way, so we'll try that. And then I'm gonna load up my planner with a bunch of different papers. I already have like three papers picked out to go in here. So yeah, I have the Levenger one, the mushroom. That's the way to put it. Mushroom caps. The mushroom caps are slightly larger. That shouldn't be a problem though, right? Like I think it would only be a problem if they were smaller, right? Am I thinking about that correctly? So it's fine if it's the way I had, just fine. Excuse me. I slept good last night. I have an Arc punch. I really like it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for first. That's the plan for now. And then I'll buy all the hole punches, spending enough to just have bought the Atoma in the first place. Slept well. Is that a grammar correction, or are you just talking about how you slept? Because I don't even remember the words I said. And I won't change them. I'm at grammars. Yeah, I don't even know what I said. Did I say slept good? I'm gonna keep saying slept good just to do y'all go crazy, make y'all words happening. Do you have a paper cutter you love? I do not. You sleep well, you can have good sleep. Is that how this is gonna go? I'm tired. I'm stressed. I don't feel great. I love y'all though. Also, I have no plans for this stream. So if y'all have questions, fire away. We're going to keep this one short and sweet. I asked about grammar? No. I asked if Jesse was correcting my grammar. See, we can be pedantic here too. Galen Leather has new A5 zip covers, but they are called Rhodia and other A5 notebooks. Are they all the same thing? Yeah, A5 is an international standard. Did you get the plotter cards, Panatic? What do you mean the plotter cards? Can you talk about morning pages? Sure. Yeah, I will go down this list here. Like the Toma Punch is like $140, right? That's the one I was borrowing from Dan Don that he loaned me, and now I sent it back. So they have small card. Oh yeah, I did see those 04A. Were they available on the U.S. site? Because I placed a U.S. order from the Plotter USA site. I just missed them then. I just placed an order last night, and when I was going through, I missed them. I ordered the A4 sheet to try, like the fold-out sheet. I want to try that. And then I ordered the drawing paper, like the thicker paper, drawing paper, but I didn't see that one. I just must have overlooked it. My bad. Or maybe they sold out and they pulled them. Did I realize I posted the pen cleaning video on YouTube twice? No, I will check that out. Like, I've had problems with the Twitch exports. So, yeah, I will look at that. Thank you, Bruce. And I can delete one. Morning pages. I'm still not great at the habit, right? Like, I've just been so busy, which is the reason why you should do it. But my busyness has affected, like, my morning pages. So sometimes it's afternoon pages. And I try to just, like, put stuff down. Like, all I'll do is put, like, a date header. And this is just flipping back. Like, I don't have my desk thing, and I don't know that I want you to read all that anyway. Whoops. I'll just put, like, a date header. Like, this was October 11th. And just write. It doesn't necessarily have to be like first thing in the morning. So, and I haven't been consistent since after vacation. So for like the last 5 days, just because like my headspace has just been crazy with like the knock stuff. But that's why you should actually take like 15 to 30 minutes a day to like sit down and get out of your own head, right? Like that's the whole reason to do it. So we can explore it more as I get a little bit better at it. I don't feel like I'm really, really good at it right now. Weekly planner suggestion: 2-page spread, gel pens mostly, some other generic pens, not fountain. Two. What do you mean 2-page spread? Like the week on the left side, like yeah. So weekly planner, 2-page spread. That's gotten to be a more common one, and I think yeah, calendar on the left, notes on the right. Yeah, I think Leuchtturm does one now. That's great for like non-fountain pens. Like it's good for fountain pens too. Like I like Leuchtturm for fountain pens. They make one that's a traditional A5 size. If you want something smaller, well, the Hobonichi's Tomoe River, you won't like that as much. Midori does some really good ones, and they're good with all kinds of pens. So I would look at Leuchtturm. They have that layout, and Midori. I think that's probably the guess. Like I'm giving away that Rotorfaden one. Like I think that's pretty good, but it might be like a little intense for like a first time user. They have like a lot of extra stuff on there. Oh man, yeah, like these didn't show up anywhere on my stuff. Like on the ordering pages, because I was looking at the Bible size too, Alan. Yeah, I missed it. I would have totally ordered it, and I'm not going to order it now. Yeah, you mentioned how helpful the vacation morning journaling sessions were. Yeah, they really were. It's just like page after page of just like stuff. A lot of it was me thinking about work, but it was things that I had to get out of my head, right? Even though it was work related, like that's okay. So yeah, I do find it very helpful, and I think the habit, like the consistency of it, would be better. Brad, what's a white gel pen thin line that you liked? There's no good ones except the Uni UM 153. and it's not narrow. It's 1.0 millimeter. If that's thin enough, it's the best option, and it's honestly not close. So for the white gel ink pen, like, hey, that's a great shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I've been obsessed with clicker pens. What do you think of them? I love them. I love click pens. And I'm looking around. Do I have any on my desk? Yeah, I have like one. But no, click pens are great. Oh, no, I have a bunch more. I see them over there. And I have my Zebra with that metal sleeve on it. You got some A5 refills to test out, Thunder Viking? Yeah, I think that's the play. That stuff's really expensive. Like, I bought one to give away to Pen Addict members this month. So, secret. You'll see that this weekend if you're a Pen Addict member. I bought one to give away. My morning pages for right now, short stories based on the Inktober prompts, highly recommended. I love that idea. Anything you can have a prompt for is really good. Yes, Kimberly's article on the Franklin Christoph pens was spectacular. It was really good. Did a few tests with the cards. They're pretty nice, about 250% thicker. I wonder if it's the same. Did you get the drawing paper? Because, like, I got the drawing paper, and there's only 30 sheets in that pad, and I'm wondering if it's the same as the cardstock paper. So I'm going to test that out. Zebra Sarasa Clip in white 05 is pretty good. I have not tested that one. So, yes, if that's a good one, that is not one I have tested. Crean, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, I would be interested to see how a 0.5 millimeter white gel pen works, knowing how inconsistent the 1.0s are. To have that in 0.5, I want to try that. Click pens, you mean knock pens? I see what you did there. I appreciate that. Hive Mind, is there a good brown, black? Yeah, Uniball. Uniball BLX. Also, Secura does a brown, black. I use it here. Uniball makes the best color plus black gel inks. Lavender black, green black, brown black. Do they do a red? They might do a red black. So look up Uni BLX. BLX. I got the Zebra Sarasa Clip in black because it was recommended for lefties and it's still smudging. So you need the Sarasa Dry. There is a specific smudge-proof Sarasa. It's called the Zebra Sarasa Dry. Check that one out if you're still having a problem. Enigma with the sub. Thank you so much, Enigma. I appreciate you. That is super cool. I appreciate it. The width of 40 sheets is about the same width as the 80 sheet packs. I'm going to have to try that. I'll let y'all know. I just ordered mine last night. Use a fine tip liquid whiteout. Does that not bulk up the page? Will it not like have like a ridge on the page if it becomes a... I guess if you're just using it for artwork, it's okay, right? Burgundy black. Shone Peak just went live. All right, y'all tell me how it goes. Brad, why you stressed? I'm just very busy. Like I have the Notco shipping like on my shoulders, right? And I know it's gonna take me like a month to get out from under that. So like that kind of stuff like weighs on me. You know, see you, Bruce. So just thinking about the things I gotta do, which is like it's totally fine, but like it's still like I still think about it a lot. So yeah. Yep. So not a big deal, but a thought process. Yeah, it depends on what you're using it for. Yeah, exactly. All right. How many of y'all are buying the Peak? Should we go crash the site? Killer Sheep, what's up? What? Really, half a year already. That is kind of crazy now that you say that, Killer Sheep. Thank you so much. I'm glad you found us. I really, really appreciate you. Super cool. Sounds like nice audiobook cool time to me. Yeah, so like when I go ship, I'll chill out a little bit when I eat lunch, and probably like take an hour for myself and just do some chilling, get my head straight, and then go back to work. Knock closing means the Sapolos and fodder stacks you showed a while back aren't happening. The Sapolos are definitely not happening. The fodder stacks did happen. The clay fodder stacks was the only one I showed. It did happen. I think that's the only one I showed. Did I have another color? I don't think I had another color. What is this peekaboo pen? The Shown Design Peak. Snag to Shown. Nice. Kelsey got the peak. Oh, Sam, going back to the William Hanna, what sort of replacement papers do you suggest that is similar to what they provide? I love it, but the cost of shipping, which I understand completely, to the U.S. is a little painful. So, what I suggest is the least similar to what they provide, right? I don't want to add things in that are what they are already providing. So, right now, I do have the William Hanna pages in there, which are great. Like, I think they're fine. But I want to add in different things. So I have the Mormon Croquis, and then I'm going to put in the Life Bank, and then I'm going to put in the Clairefontaine Triomphe, because all of those come in top-bound pads that you can punch easily. So like, I don't have much in here right now, but like all of this back section is the Mormon Croquis, right? And that's what I use the most in here, just for like writing stuff. But I'm going to put the other types in there because I like to do things with them. The Clairefontaine's a great, it's one of the few really good quality pure white pages, right? So it's really, really cool. Whoa, that's my camera. All right, there's me. That's hilarious. There's me in my shirt. Oh, if I had on my spoke hat today, we would be in. Because I can do the backpack. Oh, look, and there's baseball chairs. Nice. I love it. That's dope. Knock is closing, Hells. Yes. All right, so there's the Shown Design Peak. Like, I'm holding off on this. Like I said yesterday, like, I think it's cool. I'll eventually get one. The next pen I buy is probably going to be a Scribo Puma. I feel like you had some black or blue prototypes. I definitely did not have fodder stacks in black or blue. I did get a haircut. Toby's getting his haircut right now, too. Knock is dead. Settle down, Alan. That was aggressive. Kikuyo KB paper is always a really good option for loose leaf paper. Okay, cool. That's exactly right. Yeah, need to try. I have a pack of that sitting right here. I need to put that in there. It's good. I need to, like last time we talked about it, I ordered it. So yeah, this will go in the William Hanna as well. So this is, you can buy it in the A5 and like the 500 page reams. So this is just like this. So, and it's great paper for all kinds of pens, fountain pens. I know, it's a good universal paper. Like if you want to make your own notebooks, buy reams of this stuff and make notebooks. You'll be pretty happy. Puma, so tempted, just a touch high, but I want a 52 nib. I want their stock extra fine nib. That's what kind of like put me over the edge of like really wanting one. I wanted one because I like the shape, but I understand that they're expensive. Can I say the Peak looks like an Amazon Basics without being a hater? Yeah, because the Peak and the Ultim are, are medical or designed for like medical grade materials. They weren't designed to be like pen materials, right? They're not like a custom made acrylic type of thing, right? So yeah, they're industrial looking. Oh, Knock. I'm in the process of shutting down Knock as it currently stands, right? So we did kind of a closeout yesterday. I sent out an email, no, Monday. I sent out an email talking about my decision to shut down Knock, and why. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing right now. It's the new hotness. So yeah, like it's just no longer a viable thing for me to do. That's exactly what I did. Got a ream of KB paper for when I had the matter to try my hand at making my own notebooks. Yep. The Ultim looks like a plastic car headlights from 20 years ago. No, no. I think that's understandable. It just so happens I like that aesthetic. The Peak is less my aesthetic, right? That's why I'm not in a rush for that. The Ultim is my aesthetic, and I really, really enjoy it. I need to get a link to the Knock newsletter that I can put so I can explain it. But we talk about it on yesterday's stream. If you want to catch that video on YouTube, we talk about it in today's podcast, which is out now in your podcast catcher of choice. But yeah, it was a long time coming. It was just a decision that had to be made to keep everything else going. Like everything else is going really well. Pen Addict stuff, Spoke stuff, you know. So thank you, Tony. Oh wait, is that it? Oh, look at the URL name. Is funny. Lookout pencil pouch. That's weird. That must be some like stock name. Thank you, Tony. So yeah, just check that out. I'll have an update today just talking about shipping. Yeah, it's an evolution thing. Like, I don't see it as like a sad thing, right? Like it is like, but it kind of had to be done. Like it was time. So part of the process. And hopefully we can keep a few things going with Knock. So I love this conversation today. Y'all are just like chatting away. I feel like I'm jumping into y'all's conversation, which is cool. Because I had no plans, like I said. On that note, let me wrap it up here. Let me give something away. And then we'll wrap it up for today. And then we'll be back. We'll have a normal stream. I know, I keep interrupting y'all, which I love that. I think that's great. So let me give y'all something today. Sorry, just checking out if I need to raid anyone today. Simarchy looks like they're doing some crafting stuff. Darn it, I'll never have an A5 seed. There might be some extras. So there's going to be some after the shipping completes. There's going to be a re-inventory. And then there'll be some more products. There'll be more of a round 2, but a lot smaller. And I know I have some A5 cases for that. I'm saving for an Ultim based on your recommendation. Yeah, so there's a couple different kinds, right? So like the Kasama Ultim is a big, heavy, bulky Ultim, like, and it has a metal section. And the Shown Design Ultim is an ultralight Ultim. Like, if you want my preference, I prefer the Kasama style, but I like the Shown style as well. It's just understand this Ultim pen is like an ultralight pen. And Kara's Vertex and Ultim. Thank you, Mafia Geek. Yeah, is it worth the price? I don't know. I mean, that's up to the individual, right? Like, it's a unique pen, right? And the material, a lot of the cost is in the machining, right? This is a difficult machining pen, which is why I kind of like those kinds of materials. But you pay a premium for that stuff because it is so hard to work with. It is a challenge. All right, let me give something away, then let me go eat lunch. And then let me chill out for a little bit. Whoops. All right, let's do a big life giveaway. Stationery is life. What life needs to come up with that? Life needs like a stationery is life marketing, don't they? Right? Yeah, it's then shipping all the things. I don't know why life needs to lean into the stationery is life. So we have a pistachio lined A5. And then we have a B5. Ooh, this one's cool. A 5mm grid. Both soft cover. These are just great notebooks. Great paper. So let's give away the life combo to someone today. Yeah. Life needs to get on that. All right. Raffle. Yes, definitely too early. Excuse me, I keep yawning. All right, that is open. So y'all can type !point raffle to win these notebooks. And I'm going to poke around. See if anyone new is journaling. What y'all have planned rest of the day? Just anything fun or just work? Oh, you know what we should do? I know what we're going to do.
Yep, you got, like...
We're going to go.
It's never really been getting this guy to be there. I usually...
All right, I know what we're going to do. All right, is that 15 seconds left? Then we're going to go raid my MLB The Show friend, Emrys. Because she just made Twitch affiliate. And she'll be really surprised. And if y'all aren't into this, like sports video games, like that's fine. Y'all can bail, but y'all should go check out their stream. I usually only watch her like at night, like so seeing them on in the afternoon here. This will be funny. Shone made 200 peak. Nice. All right, let's pick a winner here. Look at that. I know that person. Cheater. It's rigged. 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 All the hobbies. I have a package to send to all the hobbies anyway. So on since she won, we're gonna force her to review at least one of these products. I think that has to go. That has to go hand in hand. And she has to take all of y'all's crap. Actually, I have a package I need to send her anyway. So, good timing. Actually didn't think I'd win. I know, right? Oh, yeah, Kimberly. Kimberly, did you get an FC yesterday? I mean, I think we asked her yesterday, and she was like, "Duh," but I can't remember which one. Yeah, we'll make a review that probably this. I want to see the review of this the big one, the cap and note. I've reviewed the regular life pistachio stuff before. Send all the things to all the hobbies. Yeah, I actually had some stuff stashed in the back. All right, let's go raid my friend Emrys, and she will trip out. Y'all will enjoy this. You should at least stay for the raid. Even if you're not like up for the like I get if you're not into like the sports gaming stuff, but a fair bet she will trip out. All right, thanks for hanging out today. Look for an email from Knock pretty soon about how long it's going to take me to ship stuff, and then I'll be back here tomorrow morning, so we'll figure it out. All right, y'all. Thanks so much. Tell Emrys hi, and have a good day.
Like my free email slots. I'm definitely gonna do something like a transpied one. And Alec, 10? You're rating with a party of 58? 10? 10? Hi, 10. Oh my god, 10, I love you so much. How you been? It's been so long.